Hey, what is up you guys? It's James Reptiles. In today's video, we're going to be looking at every single one of my leopard geckos. This is a highly requested video. I did the crested geckos just a little bit ago. Everyone wanted to see leopard geckos. It is going to be broken into two parts. So this one's going to be all my leopard geckos that are not breeding. The following one is going to be all the breeders for this season. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned, and it'll be coming out maybe not right after this one, maybe a video or two after. It just kind of depends on how everything goes. But I want to show these guys to you. Let's get right into it. But first, I want to talk about my bug zapper. It's my bug zapper. Turn it on, zap some bugs. It's been winter, haven't needed it. I saw a spider in there earlier, and I turned it on, and the spider ran away. Tried to hit it with my brush. Spider got away, and I'm scared of spiders. So that's what's up. Anyway, here we are, right? My two leopard gecko racks. We'll probably have more this season. In fact, I know we'll have more because this is not going to be enough room for all my geckos. But we're going to start at the top. So it's, for the most part, in order of who got hatched first. At the end, it kind of mixes around a little bit. But 2104 is the fourth gecko that hatched out last season. And it's a male. And everything you see with this red tag, for sale. I don't know what the letter B means. I forget. Nothing important. This is a male. A lot of them are going to be Maxno, Black Knight, Double Het, patternless Eclipse. It's going to say Blizzard because I thought it was a Blizzard. Proved it out. Definitely patternless. So we're going to see a lot of those. We produced a lot of those this year, and this year we got some visuals, and we're fixing it up and going to produce less of those and more visuals. Less double hets. So here we have another one. Again, for sale, literally the exact same thing. We have a lot of those. Like I said, if any of these interest you, if they have a tag, they're for sale on MorphMarket. If they do not, let me know. Again, the exact same thing. This one, a Maxno, Bell Albino, Het Eclipse, female. So that's actually a really cool gecko. This one is up for sale. These obviously don't go as much as like Black Knights do, but I still like them, and they're, you know, I get these kind of things out of my Super Snow Radar white and yellow group. So I like seeing diversity. That gecko is a breeder. Let's do these two again. Literally the same thing. Like I said, we're gonna see so many of those. It annoys me that I have so many of them, but it just happened. It's kind of like we needed to produce that many to hit some of the visual odds, and now that we have them, we don't have to produce as many. But it was a necessary evil, if you will. Just the exact same thing, but a Super Snow. And I think those are really cute. It is 50% Black Knight. Super Snows don't really show it. Like, that's obviously got more spots than a regular leopard gecko. And you're gonna notice the tubs are dirty. I fed and cleaned the tubs almost a week ago. I do it almost every week. Exact same thing. Maxno, 50% Black Knight, Het Eclipse. This one is from a group that does not have patternless mixed in, so that's what's up. They still got their water. Pretty much ate all their food. Let's see. We'll do two more. I mean, Tangerine Tornado. This is actually a breeder, so I guess that don't count. But this one, the exact same thing. Everyone wants to see all my leopard geckos. You guys don't understand. They're all the same. They're not all the same, but 75% of these are pretty much the same. These geckos, these next three are all spoken for. That one's pretty dark for a Super Snow, and these two are just two more Super Snows. Like I said, those three are spoken for. That's a trio going to some guy. Don't look at his name. It's definitely not Casey. I hope he doesn't care. I don't know if he watches my videos, but this one's fairly dark. Just another male. We were more male heavy than I would have liked, just because we wanted male visuals. Well, we wanted visuals so we can stop making so many heads. So we wanted male visuals specifically, because a male visual can breed to all 3 or 4 females that he's going to breed to, whereas a female visual can only produce so many clutches of eggs. Down here, this one is that mystery parent. I know who it is, but I didn't label it when I put them away, and you know, honesty is the best policy. If I can't guarantee that that's the parent, I'm gonna sell it at a discount and let you guys know what's up. Max Snow Bell Posset Eclipse with a stripe. Really cool gecko. That one is going to breed. These first 4 are going to breed. These 2, we just have a normal from one of my snow lines. This one's been kind of skinny. I haven't posted on any of the, I haven't posted it yet. I've posted ones older or younger than it because they're doing better. This one's just kind of skinny and not really sure what's going on. So, you know, we're taking time with that one. I'm not too worried about selling everything super crazy fast. You know, I can as a smaller breeder, I can take the time and not stress about that. This one is marked watch for kink. If we take a look at this gecko, this is a male. You can see his spine is definitely messed up there. This is something I honestly didn't even notice until just recently. I went to go post him for sale, and as I was taking pictures, I saw that. So he's up for sale as a pet only. I believe he's only up for like $100. Definitely looking for a good home. Bunch more 50% Black Knights. You can see the difference like on the spotting. Like, ooh, got him. Look how many spots this one has. And look at that one, just looks like a normal leopard gecko. A normal pissed off leopard gecko. So there's definitely some variation. I know all the darker ones usually sell out really fast, and we get stuck with these lower expression ones. So that's kind of what we're steering away from. We're kind of trying to get more dark, but as we get these double visuals, some of the double visuals that we produce aren't very dark, so we kind of have to use them even though they're not dark just to get those visuals in. This is a Super Snow double het, and it's actually pretty dark for Super Snow. There's definitely some that are way darker, but that one is darker than I recall. Breeding, these 4 are empty. Next time I come in here and feed, what's going to happen is the next 4 that are in these smaller tubs are just going to get moved up to these bigger tubs, and as I sell geckos, I take them out of the bigger tubs and I move them. And when I buy, like I said, I'm buying 2 more racks, at least, maybe even a third. One's going to have more bigger tubs because one's just going to be all male breeders eventually, or for the most part, and then backups. And then one's going to be the biggest leopard geckos, and then smaller and smaller. So let's see these next 2 geckos. Same exact thing, Super Snow and a snow version. I definitely like the Super Snows when they stay darker. Here we go. This is going to be a Super Snow, obviously the same as everything else, but I've been watching this one recently and just looking at the pattern and how much underneath pattern there is. I think that one's definitely, I feel like it's an eclipse, but it's, you know, I'm not seeing any hiding. It's a Super Snow, so the eyes are already black. I would sell that one as not an eclipse, but if you ask me, it's probably an eclipse. This one is marked as a radar. I think that was a mistake. No. Let's take a look at the eyes on this. You can just see some radar eye going on. So that girl is a radar girl. I get this question a lot. A lot of my geckos are marked Max Snow, especially the radar line stuff that don't look like it. And the reason for that is when it comes out and you have 2 babies and one's white and one's yellow, you mark the white one as snow, and a lot of times they fade into this yellow. I only mark them snow if they come out like pretty much white. So I get that question a lot, and I just wanted to clarify that. A lot of them fade out, like this one. This one's marked as a Max Snow radar. Doesn't actually look like a radar. Maybe just a little bit at the top of the eye there. Hard to tell for sure. Probably just a bell head eclipse. If anyone wanted to buy it, I'd give it to them for a lower price. Here we got some more stuff. This is the Black Knight Eclipse. It's actually on the website. Someone's been inquiring about that lately. It is a girl. She is awesome. Black Knight Eclipse, posset, patternless. You can definitely see she's an eclipse. And then a Tangerine Tornado. Let's do 3 at a time. Another Tangerine Tornado, another Super Snow, and another Max Snow, not head eclipse, not posset eclipse. This is that small one. We were hand feeding it for the longest time. I dumped some worms. It looks like he's eating finally. Look at how he's a little bit chunky. He's not really growing, but he's definitely chunky. He's definitely bigger than he was. So we're just going to hold on to him. He's a Black Knight Eclipse. I don't think he's a snow, and he's actually fairly dark. But I'm not going to sell him to anyone that wants to breed him. Eventually he'll go up for sale for someone just looking for a nice pet. These two, some nice looking males. Yeah, so we're not too far from the end here. Okay, so let's just get the Tangerine Tornado, right? Obviously, everyone knows that. This is a Black Knight Eclipse. Don't go nowhere. This is a male. This is one, I marked him as a male because this is one that I was going to breed if it was a female. Just because it's pretty dark and it is a visual eclipse. It's still fairly dark, but I've seen this one and I know it fades out a little bit, so you know that's going to be priced as it should. And I got geckos going everywhere. It does not like its own tub. There we go. So yeah, Black Knight Eclipse male. Two more Tangerine Tornadoes. They're at this awkward stage that a lot of the leopard geckos go through where they're getting bigger and they just kind of look skinny, and I don't want to post them while they look like that. I'd rather grow them up to a bigger, healthier size. Max Super Snow Black Knight. I don't know the parents on that one. Visual Black Knight Eclipse. Not super dark. A lot of like bold patterning on this, but you know, I'm not even sure that's an eclipse. It's probably just head eclipse. Not always perfect when identifying them as babies. Just want to double check. Let's see, that one's breeding. This one is another visual eclipse I was planning on keeping and breeding, and definitely a male. So this is from another Black Knight line, but you can see it's barely a Black Knight. Like, it's very low expression. It is still 50%, but that doesn't mean it's going to be dark. It means, you know, the genetics in it say, yeah, we can be fairly dark if we want to, but it's not a guaranteed thing. Another Max Snow Black Knight from I don't know the parents. Actually, this one's fairly dark. Interesting waiting to see that one grow up. Two more of the same thing. That one's fairly dark. This one's actually fairly light. Let's see if he likes my finger. Interesting. And we have two more. This one took a dookie in its water dish. So this is just the exact same thing that it always is. And this one is actually going to be a breeder, but I guess I'll show it to you guys anyway. This is a visual Super Snow Eclipse patternless. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome gecko. I'm hoping it's a female. I have a male for it. We can look at the male actually. So this replaced a double visual or a double posset. This patternless eclipse replaced a double posset. So we're going to get rid of a lot of possets this season and make actual visuals. And eventually these two double visuals are going to go together, assuming this one's a girl. But you can see none of them are dark. So we're going to get more double visuals this year, and we're going to keep some darker ones. And that one will definitely be replaced with a darker one next year. If we produce some really dark females, we'll replace that one and just start its own new group. So that is going to be it for all of them. I'm going to show you these two actually just for fun, because these are just backup breeders. This is my first leopard gecko, Malloy. He is the male normal. He's actually a snow of some sort. He produces snows. He's just a backup because I have a Super Snow breeding for the first time, which isn't in there because I'm an idiot because he's cooling. But he's not, he's like 30 to 35 grams right now, so I'm just keeping a backup just in case. This is the backup for that double hat. No particular reason. I'm just like, oh, I think he actually might be for sale. He might be on the MorphMarket. But yeah, he's a parent to a lot of these really dark ones that I've been selling this year. So him and then Apex are the two main dads that have been producing the really dark ones. So he might be for sale. I'm not 100%, but like I said, he's just a backup right now. Yeah, if we need him later, we'll have him. So that is it for part one of all the leopard geckos. Those are all the leopard geckos that are quote unquote for sale. Like I said, anything with a red tag is on MorphMarket. If it's something that's not tagged and you're interested, just let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. That's the best way to get a hold of me. DM me. It's linked in the description below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see part 2, where I go over all the breeders I have and everything that I'm thinking about breeding and potentially breeding this year. and comment what your favorite gecko in this video was. Do a timestamp, because we saw kind of a lot of geckos, and I know a lot of them look the same. That was kind of understood when we were going into breeding this year. We were going to have a lot of that stuff, and it's fine. I can sell those for $100 to $250 all day long, clear them out, and then next year we'll have, you know, more like $300 to $400 animals. You know, we'll have some lower end stuff as well. We'll have some radars, and some blood tangerines, and we have our tangerine tornadoes, but we will have a lot more of the darker and the double visual black knights. So that's gonna be it for today's video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.